So historically, protein supplements are associated with bodybuilders, right? Now, this is kind of just a stereotype now, really, because it's a really very much more a mass market thing. Much more like housewives and just casual gym goers buy protein than bodybuilders. There aren't enough bodybuilders anymore. That's just a small aspect of the market. So sport nutrition is going to reach about $40 billion worldwide by 2020. So again, and that certainly isn't all bodybuilders, because there aren't nearly enough bodybuilders to spend $40 billion on sport nutrition. So it's really gone mainstream now, and especially in North America, but that's coming here next, right? So it usually hits, everything starts off in California pretty much with these supplement trends. Then they radiate throughout the States, then they kind of make it up north to Canada, where I'm from originally, and then they make its way over to the UK is usually the next country to get these kinds of trends. So protein shakes and bars, 500% increase in sales in the last 5 years. So that's just protein and sports bars. And a little more history, 1 in 3 adults use protein products to stay fuller longer. So this is a lot of the research that personal trainers and people don't know. They think about the only reason to use protein is to get jacked and get big muscles. It's way more complex than that, and I'm going to go into more detail about why that's true. But one of the reasons protein is a great thing for people trying to lose fat is because it keeps you fuller longer as compared to the equivalent amount of carbs or fat on a calorie per calorie basis. So by simply replacing the carbs or the fat in your diet to some extent with protein, you stay fuller longer, you won't have the cravings. And sticking to a diet is, in some ways, you could say more important than actually having a really good diet, because you can give someone the greatest diet, and I know this very well, if they don't stick to it, it's useless, right? So being fuller longer is really important. So 40% of people that use these protein products use them for a healthier lifestyle as their #1 goal. So that's almost half of people aren't using it to get jacked, aren't using it for these other reasons. They're using it for health reasons. And there's quite a bit of research on health when you replace especially processed carbs, which is the majority of carbs in most people's diets, or unhealthy fats, which is, again, probably the majority of fats in most people's diets. If you replace those with protein, you get higher HDL cholesterol, lower LDL cholesterol, and you get all kinds of other health benefits, lower triglycerides in the blood, and these are all risk factors for heart disease, inflammation, metabolic disease, and other things. So you increase your health too. And just as a last little stat here, for UK consumers, sport nutrition is up 27% from 2013 to 2015, so in the last 2 years basically.